Hi there, welcome to my views and news. Two news stories. Firstly, PMRB, Ethiopian Prime Minister, has been given a new task by regional and international players. Which new task? Why was the Ethiopian PMRB chosen for this mission? Secondly, viewers, General Tadesse Werede, Tigray's new president, held his first meeting in Mekelle today. Who attended the meeting? After the meeting, he issued, the Tigray Communication Affairs Bureau issued a statement. Has TPLF said anything so far about Verede's appointment? Let's start, viewers. Firstly, Ethiopian Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed has been given a task by the international community. Will he be able to fulfill this mission? Uh, African Union, IGAD, Intergovernmental Authority on Development, IGAD, East Africa Community, EU members have chosen the Ethiopian Prime Minister reportedly to de escalate the situation in South Sudan, where Deputy President Reich Machar is under house arrest. Salva Kiir is not allowing, the president is not allowing anyone to meet with Reich Machar. A delegation of African Union representatives was not allowed to meet with Reich Machar by Salva Kiir a few days ago. Before that, Raila Odinga visited Juba. He wasn't allowed either to meet with Reich Machar. Salva Kiir sent a special message to Ethiopian PMRB 3 days ago. I did a video on that. Benjamin Ball, who is South Sudan's vice president, he delivered this special message from Salva Kiir, South Sudan's president, to PMRB. And back then I said that maybe Salva Kiir wanted Ethiopian government support in the fight against Reich Machar group, which is based close to Ethiopian border. Now, reportedly, the PMRB has been chosen to go to Juba. When he will, when will he visit Juba? Uh, the task he has been given is that he should ensure or secure the release of Reich Machar. Because if Reich Machar, deputy president, remains under house arrest, war will definitely will break out. His supporters won't let Reich Machar remain under house arrest. They're already organizing themselves. Reich Machar group ministers are being dismissed by Salva Kiir. Reich Machar group military officers are leaving. They are going to Reich Machar strongholds where training, mobilization is underway. So full-scale war can erupt anytime if Reich Machar remains under house arrest. The main task of the Ethiopian Prime Minister is to talk to Salva Kiir to secure the release of Reich Machar. And Reich Machar might be brought to Addis Ababa from Juba if Salva Kiir agrees. And then talks can be held to reactivate 2018 peace deal signed by Reich Machar and Salva Kiir. Will the Ethiopian PM be able to fulfill this task? Why was he chosen for this task? Because so far Ethiopia has not taken any side in the conflict in South Sudan. Ethiopia is a relevant player. South Sudan shares border with Ethiopia. Ethiopia signed some agreements with South Sudan in recent years. Gambela shares border with South Sudan. So Ethiopia can play a role, I think. That is why PMRB has been chosen. Let's see what happens. Will he be able to diffuse political tension, threatening to turn into a war in South Sudan? That remains to be seen. Meanwhile, in Ethiopia, the newly appointed Tigray president held his first official meeting. Lieutenant General Tadesse Werede is the new president of Tigray, appointed 2 days ago by Ethiopian PM Abiy for a year. Just 12 months for Werede to prepare the region for next election. 12 months, by the way, is not a very long period. A lot needs to be done in Tigray. Which parties will contest? What is the status of TPLF? How will the people of Umara Volga Sage they vote? How will the voting be held in Salamti? What about Southern Tigray? I don't think that where they can fulfill all these tasks in 1 year. Difficult for him, by the way. Where they kicked off today, he held a meeting, first meeting in Makale when he assumed office today. The meeting was attended by Tigray interim uh, government officials. From TPLF, there were some people to, from LRT, Zaidu Kiros was there. LRT had 5 representatives in Getacheo's cabinet. We saw Zaidu Kiros, the lady, attend Werede's first meeting today. No Tiklai Ashiver was seen. I don't think he'll be part of Werede's cabinet, but let's see. Werede is going to form new cabinet. Goish Gabre was there from TPLF. Previni, another TPLF leader, was there too. I think 3 or 4 TPLF leaders were seen at Werede's today's meeting. After the meeting, Tigray Communication Affairs Bureau issued a statement saying that the first task, the main task of the new government led by the President Tadesse Werede is the implementation of Pretoria deal. Well, I mean, this is a very broad statement that Pretoria should be implemented. Pretoria, what does it mean? I mean, Pretoria means disarmament. It means withdrawal of non-India forces. It means start of political dialogue to solve issues like the status of Umar Sag. Pretoria means a lot. By saying that Pretoria implemented is the main objective, you're not clearly pinpointing your objectives. I think this government should just pinpoint the objectives which it intends to achieve in the next 1 year. Obviously, development is on agenda too, peace and security on the agenda as well. But what are the specific objectives of this government? Like relocation of IDPs, like determination of status of Maravolka SAG. But about TPLF status, it might not be on the agenda for the Tigray government, but it's a very important point. They cannot keep himself aloof. He will have to take a position. He'll have to support TPLF. TPLF won't accept him if he does not press the case for TPLF's status restoration. Overall, first meeting today, and where they said that there'll be changes to Tigray interim administration. It means that he'll form new cabinet. Some members could be relieved, others could join his cabinet. Will he appoint new zonal administrators? Will administrators be from TPLF? Let's see. By the way, TPLF is so far silent. It has said so far not a single word about Werede's appointment, which is very surprising, by the way. TPLF recommended Werede's name. TPLF did not attend Werede's inauguration in Addis Ababa. First meeting held in Makala today by Werede. TPLF nowhere to be seen. Why? Playing with its cards close to its chest, holding discussions, or not happy with Werede's appointment. Too early to say. I think we'll have to wait to see. But TPLF won't be able to criticize Werede openly. Werede represents Tigray military. TPLF was free to criticize Getachew using sometimes provocative language against Getachew. Getachew gone, or TPLF will have to be restrained in its criticism of Werede. Werede represents military. So TPLF basically, not just TPLF, Tigray's politicians gave their powers to Tigray's generals. They can't criticize generals the way they criticized Gitar Choeda. Let's see what happens. Thank you for watching.